Greetings to all. Welcome to today's video lecture on marketing mix, subtopic price. So, my dear students, as you all remember, we are doing the topic marketing mix under the subject retail management. So, we were doing 4 P's of marketing mix, which is product, price, place, and promotion. So if you remember, our previous video lecture was on product. Today we will be discussing the next P, that is price. So let's discuss what is price. So you will be dealing with this term or would have heard this term in your day-to-day life hundreds of times. But what exactly is this? So a pricing value that a marketer charges for a product or service. So it is the value which the manufacturer, the seller, charges to the end user, that is your customer, for rendering his or her products and services. So from a company's point of view or from a business point of view, products and services are offered with the intention of making profit. So if you are running a small scale industry or a multinational firm, the main motive of any firm will be to earn profit. That is the baseline or the basic or the foundation goal of any company, is to earn profit. So to earn this profit, the companies use various methods, various strategies to attract their customers and retain their customers and get new customers. So let's discuss what are the various pricing strategies which are used under this. So first one is markup pricing. This is the ratio between the cost of a good or service and their selling price. So it is the difference between the cost of one particular good or service and its selling price, added up to the total cost incurred by the producer of a good or service in order to cover the cost of doing business and create profit. So if you see in the next slide, I have given an example of a markup pricing. Here I have taken an example of door hinges. Door hinges are your door latches which helps to close and open a particular door. So if you see, the manufacturing cost of one door hinge is $0.5. So if the manufacturer sells these hinges for a bulk, that's your in large quantities, the wholesale price of this will be $1. And if he sells in smaller quantities, that is 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 hinges, it will be $2 per hinge. So if you see here, either wholesale or retail price, the manufacturer earns profit of 50% or 150% when it comes to retail. Your next pricing strategy is target return pricing. So this allows the product manufacturer to recover a certain portion of his or her investment every year. So whatever investment, that's the initial capital an investor has invested, this helps in recovering it every year. So it is calculated as the money invested in a venture plus the profit that the investor wants to see in return, adjusted for the time value of money. So if you see in this slide, I have clearly mentioned with an example giving the formula. So it is your unit cost, that is cost of per unit, plus desired return, how much return you are expecting, into invested capital, that is the amount of capital invested by the investor, the whole divided by unit sold or sales, that is the number of units sold. Your next pricing strategy is odd or psychological pricing. This method is majorly used in most of the retail, hyper and supermarkets. So this method is based on the belief that certain prices or price range are more appealing to the buyers. So for example, in one particular shop, if you go, for example, Max, where you get a lot of clothing accessories, a t-shirt might cost you 499 rather than 500 rupees. So the mindset of the buyer will see 4, the first unit 4, rather than converting the whole thing to 500. So in this example I have given, if you see, one particular product might be $100, but the manufacturer will do it for $99.97. So the buyer will see $99, not $100. So this is one of the pricing strategy. Your next pricing strategy is loss ladder pricing. This utilizes or is utilized by the supermarkets, where they will deliberately price these loss ladders or comparison items low to their outlets to make it more appealing and adorable than others. So in this, the product price is absolutely zero. So if you see this example of Walmart, few items they give it at zero cost. Why? Because they want to clear this out from their shops. The cost of this is increasing in their inventory. If they don't want to keep this, then it has to go out. So they price it absolutely zero. Your next pricing strategy is price lining. So this is designed to simplify a customer's buying decision. This method involves reducing the number of price points on merchandises to as little as possible. In extreme cases, to only one person in a point. So if you see, majority of this you can relate to your service industry, where you might go for servicing your bike. So there'll be various prices for each service. There'll be local service, premium service, and extra deluxe service, where they might do your servicing of the bike, like oil change. Then in your deluxe, they might wash your bike, polish it. So the prices varies. Your next pricing strategy is your prestige pricing. This is targeted particularly to your targeted audience. This does not target on the number of units sold, but rather getting the reputation of the brand in a higher perspective. So if you see in this example, I have taken Rolex watch, which is a high-end luxury watch. This is not targeted to the not ordinary audience, because the cost of these watches go from $10,000, which is ideally from 5 lakhs to 6 lakhs. It starts from 5 lakhs to 6 lakhs. So the targeted audience here are of your upper middle class or higher society people. Your next pricing strategy is your marginal pricing, where the business organization prices its product at a range below its unit cost by higher than its unit variable cost. So if you see in this example, I have taken the airline industry, where they give you a lot of offers when you buy a particular ticket which takes longer duration rather than a short duration. And your last pricing strategy is your promotional pricing. This is artificially increasing your product's value to boost your sales. Though the price of the product remains the same, but just to attract the customers, they increase the price of the product and lower it at the same time. For example, they will say 1 day sale only, buy one get one free. So most of the time you would have seen this tagline of buy one get one free. What these manufacturers do is they will increase the price of one product to double the amount, so that if a particular shirt costs you 500 rupees, they will increase it to 1000 rupees, so that if one individual buys this shirt, the next shirt is free of cost. The customer thinks he has bought 2 shirts at the price of 1, but actually he has bought 2 shirts at the price of 2 itself. So these are your various pricing strategies. So if you have any doubt regarding the today's topic of pricing in marketing mix, you can please ping me and clear your doubts. Have a good day.